Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to regret this, but... Oh, oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, this feels weird. Okay. Slowly inch myself over. Oh no! God damn it. Oh, this feels so fucking weird. Nice and easy. And then... Oh no! Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh shit! Oh, this just feels so weird to do. Okay, so if I maybe like over here.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Hey, okay. Oh, no.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just
No,
find a
no,
safe
no!
place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
God damn it. Okay.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And
You know what? We're turning the sensitivity up a little bit more.
B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Oh!
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Okay.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them, once you have the correct method, or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough time.
Nope.
In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Oh! Come on. Come on, I know. No! No! No!
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
I ain't that mad. Oh, come on. Ah. This is gonna be a real exercise for my freaking arm. Mm. God damn it. Okay. 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 No! Okay. 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 Come on. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 So far, so good. Okay. 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 No, no, no. Ah, okay, we're back here. Okay. Okay, so we'll just do something like this, and then here, and here, and here. Okay. Okay. No. Come on. Okay. 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 No. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
No, no. Okay. Go like this. We're slowly gonna inch ourselves onto this rock. We'll do that. And then, oh shit, no. Oh, okay. Do this. This. No, no. So we need to move myself onto this rock. No, no. Oh, damn it. No, no, no. Ugh. Oh, no. Okay. Let's bring ourselves back. No. Okay. And then we need to do this. Then we do this. Then we bounce off. Oh. And then we bounce off of that. No. Okay, so... Oh, it is very tactical to do this. So then you do something like that. No, no. Okay. What I need to do is I need to pressurize. I need to... Oh. You get to the actual rock part. Nope. So. It, oh my gosh. Okay, slowly. Okay. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Come on. Do this. Ugh. No, please. Ugh. No. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Come on.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
I'm trying. Trying to get back over onto this rock. No, don't you dare. Okay. Nope. Oh. Come on. Okay. Okay. Dude, this ridiculous. This part's ridiculous. Now I need to spin myself around. Then do something like. Come on. No, no. Come on. No, no!
Oof. Sorry about that.
God damn it. Okay. Come on. Come on. No.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Oh my gosh, this thing is just so. Maybe I should reduce my sensitivity back.
This thing that we call
Okay, maybe something like this.
failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Okay, I got back up. Seems. Now I let myself up. And I do something like this. Or something like this. Okay, so I've gone back up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. What if I... This is the more difficult part. Okay. Okay. I think I relatively figured it out. Never mind. Mm. Come on. Hey. Already off to a bad start. This is my first time playing through it. Come on. I know I'm close. I know I'm getting close to figuring this out. Come on. No, no. Okay. Do this. Come on. Okay. Oh, it's so... It's tight. Okay. Please. No, no, no. Oh, god damn it. No. No. Come on. You know you could get up there. Okay. So I just... Come on. Dude, my hand already hurts. I may be, I don't know. I've already fallen off, like, completely fallen off back down to the beginning twice. Oh shit, now I have to go back. Okay, let's do it. No, I didn't do it right. Come on. Alright. So now, push. No. 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 It's gotta be so enclosed. Come on. Come on. We gotta get through. We gotta get through this. Dude, I have such a small mouse pad. That's the main issue I have right now. Oh, thank you for following. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Come on. Wonder if I theoretically could get enough distance up to get up there. Hold on. I need it. Could I try my desk? I know it has weird issues. Yeah, no, I can't use my desk. It has tracking issues. Okay, come on. So out. Okay, I'm increasing my sensitivity again. I'm probably gonna regret it, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna regret this. I'm definitely gonna regret this. Oh no, no. Oh, I just saved myself. Okay. Yeah. So main issue is I need to get on. I would prefer to get on the rock, but I don't know if I can. Oh, 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 oh! Please! No, no! God damn it! Okay, bounce! No, no. How much fucking water's in this cauldron? Okay. Okay. Infinite water. Bro, this guy in the cauldron is the answer to all of all the water problems. Okay. I can just steady myself onto the rock. Then no, okay, so I don't need to get too close to the rock. So I need to get about probably right here. Then okay. Dude. This is what is it? Okay. Slowly let myself right here. And we'll try. Oh, come on. Okay. God. Reducing the sensitivity again. Okay. So go down here. It's because I keep getting it's stuck on that rock. Oh. This guy's based on Diogenes, a Greek philosopher that lived in a huge jar. That's weird. But cool. No, no. Okay. No. Okay. 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 It's a huge clay jar they would store oils and stuff in. Oh, interesting. Come on. It's called a Greek pedo. Dude, I just don't know how I'm supposed to get like through this. I know it's possible. I know I've nearly done it once. I think I just might have to be just quick. Okay. Fidos, or pedos, Dude, I swear, I'm not even. This is gonna have to be like a multiple string thing. Oh, I didn't. Oh my. I'm flipping the book over. Hope my mouse doesn't like to lose tracking. No, you won't. You will not defeat me. No, no. Oh my gosh. We can't let ourselves get angry here.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road
The philosopher is known for being homeless and refusing any help at all. This is the issue because I keep running out of mouse pad at certain areas. Now I can get back up there relatively quickly.
Down in the jail on my knees. Down in the jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees. And I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. And I ain't going to be treated
No!
this way.
God damn it. Damn it, I'm back out down to the bottom. And offered him in the entire kingdom. He's like, hell no, huh? That's interesting. I didn't think they put so much lore into this character. Okay.
$10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet.
Wish shoes were $10 and not like $50.
$10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
It's like an actual. Yeah, I assume so, but like it's interesting. That's interesting.
Calm down, boy, calm down. Hey.
Okay, we're getting close. Oh. Okay. If only the thing could work properly. Come on. Okay. Got that. No, we don't got the light anymore. Okay. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, man. I can't believe I've already been at this for 30 minutes. Come on. Dude. Come on. Okay. I'm tensing up each time I swing this. Okay. Come on. You know you can get up there, dude. No, please, please, no, no, god damn it. So I just gotta be really fucking quick about that. Okay. Come on. Hold on. Okay. Oh man, this really is difficult. Come on. No, you won't beat me. I think the reason I'm not liking this is because it has actual gravity physics. Let me get this. Nope. Nope. Nope.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Come on. We gotta get back up there.
No. No.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Okay. Come on. Oh, you can do it. God damn, I wonder what the speedruns of this game are like. Come on. Me? Okay. Reach up. Grab this one. Oh. Okay. We're almost. Come on. No, we're almost there. Can't fall now. No! No!
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare. No. You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. No, no. Oh my gosh, the fucking direct beginning.
I left my mother, the best friend I had. Was a man that took me. That's why I'm all in bed. Nobody gives me sympathy. That's the reason why I cry for me. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. I can see the man that made me what I am today. He has made me weak. He has made me moan and groan. He has made me weak. He has made me moan and groan. Took me from my home and left me all alone.
Okay, we're back.
Left
And we're not.
my
Not anymore.
standing
Holy shit, my fingers fucking hurt. God damn it, I did it again.
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
Oh no, so I can't do something like that either. That seems... Did that make it worse? Oh, there. Oh, it's at my actual screen's refresh rate. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Now. Back here again.
For
Oh!
years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Okay.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Is that where I'm supposed to go? I don't know. Wrong way, oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh no, please don't tell me I got a soft lock. Hold on. Let me see if that fixes it. Can you? Oh, no, it just saves directly where I'm at. Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna have to start a new game now because of a fucking soft lock. Oh, we're gonna try speed running through to there. Did I seriously just soft lock myself again? Oh, no, no. Come on, I know I got to this tree.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home, and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to
What the
harden and
fuck?
set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut. Oof, sorry about that. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Hmm.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Holy shit.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Hang in there. Don't let it get to you. But also, let it get you a little bit.
I can't. I can't. I genuinely can't.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Get nasty, old boy. Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Lay them blues up, boy, playing. Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy. Lord, Lord. $10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Calm down, boy, calm down. Hey, hey, hey.
Listen, this is a little awkward, but you've clicked the mouse button 500 times now. I'm gonna say you're gripping the mouse a little bit hard. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRib,
No!
discarded, forgotten, unrecycled.
Hope we're not doing that right now. I was doing this thing again. It's not even working. I guess I have to probably try to figure out a way to put it in a options video. There. Okay, you won't. Guess I'll choose display capture. Hi. Hi, Nye. You missed the getting over it part. I got a decent way in, then fell back to the bottom after an hour and a half.
Of a man named Stanley.
So we're just gonna do the Stanley Parable.
Worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day.
It's okay.
Every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one
Your parents
day,
took you away in the
something
car?
very peculiar
Ah.
happened. Something that would forever
Is that bad
change
or-
Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his...
Hold on, let me real quick, video. Advanced. Mode, wait for vertical sync. Uh-oh.
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It wasn't bad,
decided
but
to
man,
go
I
the
didn't
meeting
want to.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's great.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yo, I'm not gonna listen to him.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
One more night? Yeah.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What? You bitch! You bitch!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Oh yeah,
And to
my
be
brother's
perfectly
played this before, I
candid,
think.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Swear to God, if it leads to the same, it leads to the same thing.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yeah.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the artwork will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm not sure.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
The hell monitor went dark.
Yes, this seems like... Let's give it a shot.
What?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
What scared you?
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
You can't jump, Booster Sue disabled it.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
What if I don't? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God damn, I have to actually go in there, don't I? I can't. Oh. I can't.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if...
Oh.
Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
I'm confused. How did they even manage to get this license? Or a license to do this?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
What game will they choose now? Portal? There's no way. There's no way! There's no!
But I love it. You trapped in a glass box with no way out.
No! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it that way!
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
I have Portal 2, I was supposed to stream that. No!
Curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for...
How much secrets are there? There's something I can interact with. Uh-oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
That happened. I guess we're back to the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I'm gonna try following his leaders, what he wants this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No. The broom closet's nice. I mean, like, look at those
There was
wrenches.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Look at that wrench. Like, man, that's a nice freaking wrench. And look whatever the fuck this is.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the
in
broom
there?
closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely
What the
confused.
fuck? I mean, like, look at this duct tape. You could make a little smile out of these
You
wrenches.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Is this concerning?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Oh, shut
He
up.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You
No.
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's gotta be something else. How's chat doing? You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record. Me right round, round, round. You spin me. Wow, that's great. I'm just in a broom closet. I don't think I can. I think there's gotta be something if I don't leave. Oh. Hold on.
Ah, second player. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I was running up the floating eyes around. I'm so sorry. Ah. All right. Let's see how long it takes for him to go insane. Or for me to go insane. Okay, what happens if I just go back out here?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What? Did I... Well, I guess there's probably some sort of thing with a broom closet, but... I don't know, my keyboard's freaking out again. Oh no, I glitched it. 3 business years.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
I'm going in a
And as
loop.
Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the
Whoa!
ground.
Oh shit!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take
What the
responsibility for
fuck?
himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a
Oh
pulse,
my
I have an
gosh.
office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh? I'm
Mariella
confused.
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a
What the
certain
fuck?
way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Alright.
All
So
of his
now...
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. if he knew that. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Hey, I'm doing good. This is my a little bit my first playthrough.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go
How are you doing?
unanswered for long.
How are you doing? Sophia Miller.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
God damn it. From the United States. Do I want to? Do I want to go there?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley
I'm
was
sorry,
making
but
a
if you're
conscious,
asking,
concerted
nope,
effort to walk
no,
forward
no,
and willingly confront
I don't
his
want to
death.
commission anyone. I already have people I'm gonna commission sometime. I'm not gonna commission you.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Or not.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
If sentient someone ready to work on some narrator or realistic after building it would be far too jokely on the. Hey, Surfery, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I gotta be hitting the end of these rooms soon, or it's all loop. Oh, I restart game again. Well, I try to stream daily. So some days I might have to take a break,
story
but
to my co-workers,
yeah.
Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
That's different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room.
Thank you for the gifted sub. Oh my god, thank you. Hi, Kevin. Thank you a lot. Wow, thank you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh my gosh, thank you for another gifted sub.
Stanley, I think
holy shit.
Off on the wrong foot here.
Thank you.
Enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can
be holy
difficult,
shit.
But the fact is, what? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this.
Oh my gosh,
I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Thank you, Surfery.
Give me a chance.
Cyphery.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, we're gonna repeat this, see if we can get a thing.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Holy shit.
You want to know so
Thank
badly
you.
what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section.
We're gonna go through this again, see if I haven't played them actually. If I actually just let him go through all the games.
Textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Holy shit! I have to update the sub goal real quick. Oh shit! No, I didn't mean to restart. No. What?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What the fuck?
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why is it different?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his... This was not
Holy
the correct
shit.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible.
Oh my gosh!
Years ago.
Thank you for another gifted sub. Holy shit! Why? Holy! Oh my gosh! That's 3 gifted subs at once. Holy shit! Thank you. I keep clicking the reset.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
What?
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
I didn't mean to. Oh no.
This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here, I can be happy.
Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you for the follow, too. Holy shit.
Waited. Hours passed.
120 followers. Jeez, thank you.
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Oh my gosh.
Closer. Here it comes.
What did I do?
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Holy
doors,
shit.
he entered the door on his left.
Thank you. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Why did you give so many
Yet there was
subs?
not a single person here either. Feeling a
Holy.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, my neck. Holy. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What the? How many gifted subs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit, you met the fucking sub goal! Oh my gosh! Oh, wait, holy shit! Oh my gosh! What the fuck? Oh my, why no? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, thank you! Oh my gosh, what the fuck am I gonna do with this much money now? Oh, I already had a plan. I already had a plan for most of it. Now I have like an extra $10. Holy shit! Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hi, Dad. I'm still fucking confused. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Holy shit! Oh my gosh! Oh, holy shit, dude! Dude, what the? What the fuck? What? I'm confused. Holy shit! Wait, what the fuck? Oh my. What? What? Holy shit! Oh my gosh, I can barely breathe. Water. Holy shit! Huh? How the? What the fuck? I am too, Kevin. Holy sh! How the fuck? What the fuck? That's like $40 right there. Imagine if that had been imagine if that had been holy shit. Oh my, thank you, jeez. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
Holy
was
shit.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Holy
His attention was
shit.
caught by a keypad behind
Thank
the
you.
boss's
Like,
desk.
holy
What
shit.
could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded
I'm
the
so
terrible secret
confused.
that lay buried below his feet.
Holy shit.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply
Holy
pushing random
shit.
buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by shift.
No, wait, no. Oh, what the? How? How the fuck are you doing this? How? Why? What? What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, holy shit! Hold on, I have to do something. Holy shit! I'm VIPing. Holy shit!
Amazing. He stepped into
Oh
the
my
deep
gosh!
passageway.
How the fuck are you spending hype chess? I got new emote. I am too. What? What? How much? Hold on. I need to check how much money that fucking was. Hold on. Oh wait, that's. Oh, I forgot. It's display capture. Yeah. Hold on. How much is 10 gifted subs worth to affiliate? No, no way. That was 25. That's $25 right there. Holy shit, that's like, that would mean
Stanley
I
walked
just,
straight ahead through the large door that read.
I mean, like,
Mind
that's like I'm
Control
at
Facility.
$80 on the payout. That's the highest amount of my pay. Holy shit. Thank you. Holy.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength
How
to
the,
find
why
out?
the fuck? I'm confused. Holy shit. There's no way.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Holy
Stanley's
shit.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Okay,
And
I'm so
Stanley,
confused.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility
What
was
the
too
fuck?
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
What the fuck?
Never. It was unthinkable.
That was out of
it?
nowhere
Was it even
too.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Holy shit.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
shit.
this very place. And
What?
as the cold reality of his past began
Oh, I'm
to sink
so...
in,
What?
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw
Holy
my story
shit.
off track, you're going to have to do much
Hi,
better.
hi,
I'm
Stardust.
afraid you don't have nearly
That
the
was
power
10.
think
You missed
do.
10
For example,
gifted subs
and I
that
can
just
think you'll
happened.
find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated
Holy
the
shit.
network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Holy shit.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Wait, did
But here's a
these...
spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Green
To see
button.
you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
God damn it. Holy shit. I have to get all the way back there, don't I? There's got to be a way to beat that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Holy shit, though. Holy shit.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Holy shit.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a inward soul anywhere. Could he really be
What?
all alone?
Holy shit! That's 1,500 bits! What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? We've already reached the 100-bit goal. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety
Holy
isn't
shit.
healthy.
That's
So he
about
relaxed for a few
$105.
minutes with some calming new age music.
God damn it, mister! Wait, I don't think it's the total of that. That's how much that was spent, I think. 10 gifted subs
Soothed
and
rejuvenated,
1,500 bits.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I'm confused. Yeah, I don't think that is 1,500. I think that he has pushed me. I think that actually, no, I think Stardust might be talking about my payout. Hold on. 25. Yeah, I think that's actually, that's actually around $100 in my pay. Holy shit! Dude, you just spent like 40, you just spent like $50 on, why?
Facility.
Holy shit!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Holy shit!
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
No, that's not how much it
many
is.
Individuals reduced to images on a screen.
like what? It was so random.
Monitored in this
Like he
place
was
where
just
freedom
joined the
meant
stream.
nothing.
Yeah.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Holy
had been
shit.
manipulated to accept it blindly?
What the
He
fuck?
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
It
His
was
own
so
life in someone
that
else's
was so
control.
out of nowhere.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Holy
Had he
shit.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet,
Okay.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange man know? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
What happens if I don't?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Holy shit.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I'm definitely not gonna get the Twitch partner, at least within the amount of years. Holy shit.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Holy
employee
shit.
lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Holy shit.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Wow. Holy my stream would have been already ended by now, but now I have to continue it. Like, I feel obligated.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Or I switch games. I don't. What even games could I even do? Holy shit. Hold on, actually, wait, what other games? Because I did get a whole bunch of games today. What games could I do? Go to here. What other? I mean, I do have the first FNAF game I could stream, or you know what? Actually, I have an idea. There's this old game I was too afraid to play. Scrutinized. It's a very, very scary game. Ow, oh god, that's loud. Why can't I full screen it? No, you don't go over there, oh shit, what the fuck? Oh no, what the fuck? It's not wanting to center on my screen now. There. Options. Where do I turn off? Settings. I don't know why it flashed, so I'm gonna do that. Subtitles. I never played it, so I'm gonna do casual mode.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took
shit.
the analytical route.
I forgot to update the stream thing. Hold on. Let me real quick update the stream information on YouTube and Kick and everything. Done for Twitch. Holy shit. Update streams. There. So now that should do it.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
I need to do is close all the windows beforehand, as far as I remember. If I don't close the windows, they can break in. Who leaves all their windows open at night? You do? You must really try. Do I have to lock the door? I think the door's already locked. Where I live, it's normally cold as hell. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
Last night I heard something outside my house. So I checked on the security camera to see what it was. I saw a strange man creeping around. Unsure if this person was snooping on his side. Shined the camera light to get him to get a look who he is. After clearly being caught, he ran off. After checking the footage a couple times, his face seemed so familiar. It dawned on me after the fact that he matched the description of a man police were after for murder. It's their duty as a member of the Watch to keep the community safe and aware of what's going on. I recommend everyone shares this message to monitor cameras unveiled. Okay.
This damn power breaker. I need to flip the breaker in the file room closet.
I can't see shit. God damn, I can't see shit. Did I not... is there some sort of flashlight I'm supposed to grab? Hold on. I'm gonna restart, just in case. I never do... Okay, I might have to... Wait. So is there any sort of things I'm supposed to know before I do this? So. Move around F, turn oh! Okay. Now I know. F is to turn the flashlight on. Okay. Night one.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Windows closed. Okay, so this is where the breaker is. Seems like a relatively nice house. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
As today we've received the agency, the potential suspect we believe involved in the sex trafficking ring. Our suspicion comes from the disappearance of a number of female victims. Eyewitness accounts of one woman who was able to escape. We know that the man operates alone in a night, specifically. He is around 6 feet tall, bald, white, medium build, and has a forearm tattoo. We'd like to stress this message specifically to a woman. To the woman, you could in fact be the next target. Based on his track record, seems that he's looking to kidnap a woman exclusively. It's also come to my attention that the builder who developed many of the homes in this area cut some corners. Many of the reports compromise window locking mechanism as a culprit of the unwanted sentries. Security is key here. Leave your lights on and ensure your windows are locked. Oh, I'm gonna be off. Need to sleep. Okay. You have a good rest of your stream, or you have a good night too. Okay. How do I? There. I swear I do not fucking feel safe. I feel like I need to check the cameras again. Dude, I do not feel safe in this. What? Dude, I'm fucking terrified right now. Dude, I don't know if I could do this. Like, I'm genuinely that terrified. Dude, I don't know if... Holy sh... I can't do this. Like, genuinely, this is the one fear I have right... I'm probably actually just gonna end stream. I need to have... I need to be like an actual voice call when I do this. I need to have a stream specifically for this. Thank you, everyone who's been stream. Thank you all for the gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow for... What was tomorrow? I think it was the FNF thing. First half debit later. Okay. Holy shit. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.